Hello everybody, welcome back to Elm Creek. Today, we got our first blizzard of the winter season. Overnight, guys, we got over 1.5 feet of snow here. Looks like school's canceled for the day. Lots of office buildings are closed down here, and my boss called and said the office is closed, which means we got the day off, and we're going to be spending it out here in the Firewood yard. But I actually got a few calls this morning for some firewood deliveries, but before we could even do that, guys, we got to get shoveled on out here. We're snowed in, and we aren't really prepared for it here, but you guys know we do have an old skid, and I think we're going to try to use this probably with just the buckets and see if we can make a path out to the roadway here. But I haven't really seen the trucks go back and forth a few times here, so if we have to go out to deliver firewood, especially with a full loaded trailer, hopefully we don't end up getting stuck. If you guys do end up enjoying today's video, please hit the like button. It's much appreciated as it greatly helps out this video here. But let's see if the old Massey Ferguson is going to fire on up. Look at that. We're cranking it. We're just going to have to keep cranking it. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. The old Massey Ferguson it gets fired on up here. Took 3-4 cranks. The engine is cold. I mean, it's like 5 degrees out here. These old diesels definitely get worked pretty good here. Now, you guys saw me at the opening kind of clip there with the video camera. I have my winter coat on. I got winter gloves on now and a winter hat, and I'm still freezing here. And you guys see this old skid steer is just pretty much a shell with a protection here. So really we are going to be out in the elements all day here. Gonna have to have a lot of hot chocolate and maybe go inside a few times here as well. But firewood in winter is going to be pretty sweet here. Now, one thing, we do have to put the bucket here in float mode. That way we are able to go down. Now, we do actually have a gravel driveway, and we do not want to be really scraping up the gravel here, and especially putting the gravel all over the front yard here. But hey, we got to get it cleared on out. Our OBS truck here doesn't have the best of tires on, and fully loaded trailer of firewood is a little bit too much, and hopefully we don't have any problems traction wise here, but definitely a fun one today. We got this blizzard pretty early on here, which I am really excited for. The colder the temperatures, the more snow we get, guys, the more firewood we're gonna just end up selling here, especially with the temperatures being so low. People are just gonna need firewood to heat their houses, which is gonna be a big bonus for us. That means we are gonna be really busy here as well. Now, I do have some more firewood on their way. Actually, I made a contract pretty recently with one of the local tree companies to give us any free firewood here, because usually they have to pay to unload it at usually a place, so that would save them some money, and we'll get some free firewood out of it as well. Now, we don't want to be putting any snow in the street, but oh wow, already sliding. Not the best of things here, especially with a skid steer out on the road here, so we'll have to be pretty careful. Sliding once or twice is not the best thing here, but I will say, guys, just the skid steer and the buckets did do a pretty okay job here clearing it out. Well, guys, I think that's the best we're going to do here as well, and we actually need to get going here on a firewood delivery, which is pretty important. I got a call from someone who owns quite a few acres of land. He said his heating system does not work anymore. I guess something broke overnight, and he needs some firewood, since he does have a firewood place here. So we're going to go do a delivery. He's actually giving us like $100 bonus just because he needs heat in his house here. But let's see if the old OBS is going to get fired on up. It is pretty cold, and I did forget to plug it in overnight. We're getting a few cranks here out of it. Let's let the plugs get warmed up there, and look at that, guys, we're getting it. No problem here. That is so cool here. The old farm truck just keeps on working even in 5-degree weather. I'm going to leave the OBS running here, that way we could get the oil temps up and everything like that here. But you guys can see the wood pile keeps on growing, but after every delivery it does get smaller here. Now, this is unsplit wood. I'm actually finding it to be even more profitable, a lot less time just cutting it into small pieces here. So let's hop in the skid. I think I might switch out the bucket, and hopefully we could get this loaded up pretty quickly and get on our way. It looks like I'm already having some traction problems here, so we do want to be pretty careful. Hopefully, though, with a full bucket of firewood, that definitely gives us a little bit more weight on the front end here. But I will say, guys, a skid steer is just so versatile, though. I am actually looking at some other opportunities here for the firewood business, because a tractor with a 3-point might be a pretty cool thing here as well. But there are so many things that I'm looking at here to just improve the business. And the firewood business, though, is pretty good so far. And we only just started only a few weeks ago here. Now, one thing I'm already noticing, we're gonna have a little bit of snow in the trailer, but hopefully there isn't really too much here. We're gonna deliver a little bit of snow, but that should be no problem here. Let's try to get a full bucket load. We do need to make like a big firewood bin and not just kind of have it up against our barn here. Hopefully we don't have any critters trying to hide in there, but I'm going to keep on loading here. This is taking a little bit extra time since the trailer is off here on the driveway, but I don't think bringing that in the deep snow right next to the pile is probably the way to go with the amount of snow we got. Alright, we should be good to go with this last bucket here. It does take a little bit more time here, especially not having all the traction, and we do actually need to clean up our wood yard just a little bit here. Lost a few pieces along the yard, but hey, we're good to go to make this delivery here. Now, this looks to be like almost a half hour away here, so this is going to be a pretty long drive, and the roads are still covered in snow here, so we just have to be pretty careful, especially with probably 3,000-4,000 pounds here. Wood's pretty heavy. Now, as you guys are leaving here, you do see the firewood stand. I think we've had 3 or 4 customers within the last week already buy some firewood there, so business for us with firewood is doing pretty good so far. Now, I hope everyone's been having a fantastic day so far. My day's been pretty good here, and it's just nice to be back here making some FS22 videos, but there's a lot to look forward to, some big things, including some cool mods I will be featuring in some upcoming videos here. But I think the OBS guys with this truck, I think I might stop at the coffee shop, maybe pick up a hot chocolate on the way back here, because I am freezing here. 5-degree weather, and I need to go probably buy a bigger winter coat here, because I'm just pretty cold. We're arriving here at the ranch here where we're making the delivery, and look at that, guys, the driveway's not cleared here, so let's just put it here in 4x4, that way we don't end up getting stuck here. And I believe he said just put it right out front of his garage and he'll come on outside here, and he already made electronic payment, which is good, and that is definitely speeds it up here. I do give like a $5 to $10 discount to make it a little bit easier for us, but hey, let's get this unloaded and we'll get back to our yard. Alright, let's see if we can get them all out here. Now, I would think that the dump bed would be pretty icy since it was out overnight here, almost all of it. Actually, wow, that worked out quite well here. We just need to pick up a few here. Now, sometimes it is a bit tricky, guys, with how you can only unload when you own the land here, but we made it work, and we did a pretty decent job here. There's so many cool things, guys, with FS22 you could do, and these neat kind of roleplay videos is pretty sweet here, and I am actually thinking about starting up a farming series. I think that would be a lot of fun here, so let me know down below. It would be mainly kind of roleplay. Farming should be a lot of fun if we do end up doing it, but I think I might wait for maybe a new map to come on out. I think that might be the perfect opportunity to create one. I picked up a hot chocolate on my way back to the house here. Definitely has warmed me up quite a bit. I'm probably going to have to go make another one here in probably 5 to 10 minutes. But I do want to do a little bit of chainsaw work here. And then I think we're going to call it a day here. You guys can see we do have a lot of wood ready to go. This is dry enough. I believe it's at about 20% moisture here. But you do see we have a little bit of wood. Let's get these cut up into 18-inch pieces. Well, guys, I think I'm going to head inside here, probably relax for a half hour, then come on outside. I've been outside for 5-6 hours now, so hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was a lot of fun, and we'll be back soon here at the Firewood Yard. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one, and subscribe for more.